Alright guys, this is by far one of the most hardest videos I've had to make. The hardest. The reason being is the number of takes, number of sensors, changes. I'm hoping that if you're watching this video, finally the video has been approved and I'll be very happy because I wanted this video to go out. This is the fourth version, and it's not like I just made a video 4 times. No, after I made the first video and I thought it was censored properly, they said no, remove this line, remove this phrase, remove this. Someone can find this out. I've been in touch with the film actor's PR guy. I really appreciate his patience. Okay, so what is this video about, and why am I saying this? This is a video inspired by a very famous actor. Very famous actor. I never in my wildest dreams thought I would be, that this actor would book my services. I mean, yeah, if you are a CEO of a company also, I can believe. I mean, I've had moments in my life where I've been shocked like this. Someone from Harvard, wow, oh wow, are you serious? And they actually sent me the official email from Harvard. So it's Harvard, okay. Sheikh family, never thought it would happen. Never thought it would happen. A princess from Saudi, never thought it would happen. And the only way I believed it was when I received the payment. That small kind of money is not given by just any Tom, Dick and Harry. Then a cryptocurrency multi-millionaire, big cryptocurrency guy. And once again, how did I finally realize this guy is legit? Because, I thought maybe he's talking from his ass. Because you can be anyone, right? Especially when you don't want to show me your video, your photograph, your image, or your name. He gave me good money. He gave me good tips. In all my 20 years, that guy who I'm telling you, like, okay, the ruling family, the princess, big money, one chunk, okay. But this guy, the crypto guy, I mean, for example, I'll just give you an idea. He will book a 1 hour session, $237. He will speak to me for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, okay, and he'll pay the whole this thing. Sometimes if he is very happy, he'll give me $1,000. Just trust me, people don't do that. Nobody even gives a $1 tip, let alone that kind of money. Yeah, people have given $2, $5 extra, whatever. Whether you want to believe it or not, I don't give a fuck, because I'm just telling you, I'm not here to convince you. Take it or leave it. Okay. Yeah, the other shocking big names were, I never thought someone from I'll not take the, okay, presidential campaign, somebody approached me, but obviously can't say anything there. Ministers, government officials, high ranking, but exceptionally confidential. And yes, there have been some politicians from India who did take, but there were a lot of headaches, so I decided no more getting into that. And some of their requests were kind of really crazy. Okay. Yes, and mafia, some people from the mafia, some hitmen, and this and that. Like I said, you want to believe, you can believe. Don't want to believe, don't care. Okay. Now you might wonder, like, why would people like this come to you, like, out of all the thing? Yeah, because I'm not the normal run of the mill. I'm not a guy with a suit and tie, with the proper office, legal this thing. I'm one of those outliers who looks different, talks different, and they know if we talk to this guy, it'll be safe. And that's how I keep it. Like I told you, I don't encourage anything illegal. I don't care what your past is. I'm just interested only. You book me for a service for something legal, I'll give you. Okay, legal opinion. Don't ask me to do, how can I cheat the system in Dubai? How can I get a fake degree? All that bullshit I don't do. Okay, how can I take a loan and run away? I've had people like this. Okay. All right. So now, what about this? What makes this special? Like I said, actor is pretty famous. In fact, when I got the call, I first got the call. It was not the actor; it was the manager, and the manager who takes care of the actors, the thing, assistant, whatever, and said, "Hey, hi, Mr. Loy, so and so. This is, greetings. I would like to book your session on behalf of my client, but there are a couple of legal formalities which we would like to agree upon before we start." I was like, what legal this thing? So, well, quickly I understood maybe it's a high profile client. So I said, okay, fine, send me your legal terms. I'll read it. When I read it, I was like, what the bloody hell is this? Like, is this like a, is it like the prime minister? Like, I'll tell you, the only other person who I know has such a legal script is The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. My very close client, um, very close friend, went to meet The Rock in Las Vegas, I think. My goodness, the protocol, the procedure to meet The Rock is like you go through one, gateway. Like, when you're entering a castle, no? First one, gateway has to open, and second gateway. And you have to sign a document. You cannot, they check you for any, beepers or recording this thing. And then you have to sign that you'll never disclose anything. And when you do finally go through all the, I think there were 3 or 4 gateways, even a door, when you pass through metal detector and all that, after you sit down, you get 2 or 3 lawyers who will sit there. You'll get the manager, and they will tell you the do's and don'ts. And finally, when they agree upon what you're going to speak and what is expected and how many minutes, only then The Rock comes. So that was quite an amusing story. And man, The Rock is, out of what I heard from there, he's one of the brightest, sharpest, most savvy businessman. He's not like the smiley, happy Rock what you see. He's a very different animal. Very different animal. Okay, so anyway, we were speaking of The Rock. So this guy, I was like, what? Is he The Rock or is he the Prime Minister of India? Like, what the hell is like legal document? They wanted a digital signature. Fine, did all that. Then I said, okay, but since you are charging me, you are asking all this, my charges are revised. I'll charge you more because, I can't agree if it is, so strict. So finally the guy, he said, we'll get back to you. And it didn't take very long. They said, fine, agreed. Oh, I'll tell you, it is one thing to know that a superstar wants to talk to you. It's another thing to actually speak to the superstar on the phone. That's one example. But when you see a person on video, it takes a few seconds to digest. And I was not like, wow, woo, yee. I'm not like that. At first, I seriously thought it was AI. I thought it was like, this is real. So, and very pleasant, very articulate. I just wanted to make sure it was not AI. So I said, can you do me a favor? Just to be sure. Can you move your fingers like this? Just. He said, why? I said, so that I know you're not AI. Oh, really? Okay. He did. And I was like, oh, sheesh. Inside, I was like, fucking hell, this is not fake. This is real. So I was like, you, come on, you have to give me a break. I was slightly wonderstruck. Okay, so he's the actor. And finally, I said, yes. So let's proceed. And funny thing is, he did ask me before we start, just a couple of questions. Why did you tattoo yourself? I never expected. Why did I tattoo myself? I had to explain that, and I had to explain questions about me. Why did you do this? And why do you speak negative about India? Don't you like India? So it was mainly my interview. So I was like a little, okay, fine, okay, whatever. And yeah, after all that, but they had done a lot of research on me, and he knew what he was talking. Okay. And obviously, there were people talking to him. He had something in his ear, so I guess they were talking to him as he was talking to me. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, he had sent me the link so he could record, and I was under his mercy, so I couldn't record. And they made sure that I was not recording anything. I told him, you can trust me, I don't play these games. Okay, so surprisingly, what turned out to be for one session turned out to be multiple sessions. And I guess we hit it off pretty well. Uh, and here's the part that really surprised me. After the person got very comfortable, the following day I was told that there would be another session, same procedure, whatever. And this time I was given what do you call that? His friend or colleague or whatever. It's a she. Okay, not First I said, is it girlfriend? They said, no, 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 this is not girlfriend, nothing. She is just my friend. Okay, and I believe you can give some good advice. I was like, okay, fine, I don't mind, whatever. Same thing. He foot the bill, and once again did my job. Ended up taking a few more sessions than planned, and I was very happy that it all went well. But then, I'm a guy who doesn't want to let go of an opportunity like this, because I know for a fact I'm never ever going to get an opportunity like this ever again. So I said, can I ask you for a favor? Okay, can I ask you for a favor? And I said, you're well within your rights to say no, but there's no harm in asking. So he was under the impression that I would ask for a photo, or I would ask for, can you recommend me to your social media people? He was under the impression of that, and he was kind of frowning because it was very clearly mentioned in the legal listing. So I said, no, no, none of that. He said, Loy, I thought we agreed on some things. No, let's not ruin the relationship. I quickly saw, the color changing, and I saw he was not. He thought I was going to take advantage of him. I said, no, no, listen. Before you jump the gun, imagine I'm actually schooling the guy. So I said, see, listen, before jumping the gun, just hear me out, and then decide. He said, fine, go ahead. I said, I don't want you to recommend me to any of your channels. I don't want you to talk about me on your social media. I don't want a photograph. I don't care about it. I think he didn't like when I said that. I said, I'm not into that starstruck this thing. Yes, I was very honored. But here's something I would like and request from your side. I said, I always think in terms of my viewers, my work, my channel, and people I can give a little bit of benefit to. So he said, you want charity or me to? No, no, no. I said, just hear me out. And then I told him that I have a series of questions for you in relation to your career path, in terms of what it took you to be successful here. I'm not interested in what you have told the media. I'm not interested in what you have mentioned in the papers, and I don't want the goody two shoes like reporting. How's the industry? Oh, it's amazing. Oh, this director is nice. Or this one. No, I said I want the deep, dark, dirty stuff. And you don't have to give me names, because obviously, it should be confidential. But I want to know stuff that I can share, minus the names, which would help the audience. So he said, what do you mean specifically? Like, do you want the underworld or the illegal, which I can't? Okay. I said, no. To get into the movie industry, there are a lot of people who have kind of a preconceived notion. Oh, this is what it is. Then there are people who are in the industry who go through a lot of stuff which they cannot share. And then there are people like you who want to let off your steam, but you just cannot. I said, I would consider it an honor if you could trust me with the information you're allowed to give. I don't want you to give me names. I don't want you to give me anything specific, but just give me a vague this thing. And I want you to use me as a medium where you can share what you wanted to share without being known. He said, to my surprise, he said, I think I would like that very much. He said, and I was like, oh. And I didn't think, like I was talking to him. Remember, I told you with the ear, this thing, that his friend, she was there. I didn't know she was there. She suddenly jumped in. Yeah, even I'm going to give you. Okay, I'll give you a lot of stuff. If you want, I'll give you the names. And he's like, nah, come on. So she was hyper about telling. Yeah, so they both were kind of happy to share it with me. He said, but we cannot do it today. I told him, see, listen, if we take time, it's going to drag and maybe you'll forget about it, lose interest. Now, when the iron is hot, can we just get it done as quickly as possible? So there I put a little bit of pressure, and he said, he looked at her and she said, fine, can we do it today and finish it off? So finally, I managed to get a yes from her. He said, okay, I'll see how does it go. Then depending on my mood, I'll either do it today or tomorrow for sure. Okay, if there is no, my itinerary doesn't come in between. And lo and behold, I got very lucky. The power of asking, which I've always told you on the video. I got her to speak to me. Like I said, they kept the main video because they were doing the recording. And well, I busy was taking notes. I promised them that I wouldn't take any video, screen recording, nothing. So I showed them that I was taking notes. And it was a little inconvenient because, you know, I wanted to actually type, but he said he was not comfortable. He wanted me to write. I guess one of the weird stuff. So yeah, I did write. The following day, he stuck to his word, which I was surprisingly very happy. I didn't know whether he would honor his word. He did. And I'll tell you, it went on a conversation which I never thought would take at least 4 hours. 4 hours of content, of talking. Many times I had to steer the conversation, but I let it go with the flow. Now, obviously, I'm not going to make a 4-hour video, but I will share with you the main bits. So, yeah, I thought I'd share this with you. Like I told you, I cannot share who the actor is, who the actress is, but I definitely want to say a very big thank you for trusting me and sharing the information, which is like, I mean, you read it sometimes, but then when you hear it from someone reputed, it's like, bloody hell, yeah, this is crazy. This is seriously crazy. So, yeah, what I want to leave you with is, would you like to know what all other questions? Like, I'm looking at the script. I finally have to, after taking it down, I had to transfer it to a Word document, and then I had to share it with them. They brought it down to just bullet points. It's like just six. There were more than, I think, 40 pages of bullet points. But this is what I can share. Okay, so my question to you is, because I like a little bit of engagement, and would you be interested to know what did they share? But like I told you, it's not reinventing the wheel, but it was very powerful. It was really very powerful. It was thought provoking, and I'm very sure you'd find it like, ooh, this shit also takes place. So yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Would you like to know what did they share? And if yes, my only request to you is just say yes, I'm interested. So if I see a sizable amount, I will upload that video and share with you what did they tell me. But I'll tell you, it was a pleasure. And sir, if you're watching, just thank you for trusting me. And yeah, the script will, once again, nothing will go without your permission and your trust. I'll always maintain it. So having said that, guys, let me know in the comments below. Are you interested? Just simple yes. Yes, I'm interested. And let me see if I see a certain threshold. Okay, these number of guys are interested. I swear, I will share with you what was told to me. But unfortunately, out of 40 pages, only six bullet point pages I can share. All right, good, bad, ugly. Feel free, comment down below and let me know. Do you want to know what did they tell me? And I would love to share it. You guys take care. And sir, if you're watching, it was a pleasure dealing with you. Wish you all the best. You guys take care. This is me signing off.